Folks, welcome and happy Sunday Fun Day. We are coming to you live from Ziggy'S in Rochester, post-practice 4 of Bills Training Camp 2025. We are live from this game day special Sunday Fun Day event, again, hosted by Ziggy'S Rochester. Amazing time. I'm here with Don, Slick, and myself, Maniac. Boys, we had a great day at camp, a little rain, a little sunshine, and now we're living this Sunday Fun Day here at Ziggy'S.
Great day at camp, minus the humidity. I feel like everyone came out a little damp, whether they missed the rain or not. And now we're at the post party. Maniac, our third year in a row here at Ziggy'S. Post camp, rain, sleet, snow, or hail, this train prevails to Ziggy'S, even after SummerSlam the one year.
Want to thank Game Day and Ziggy'S for involving us, obviously. But yeah, first time you go to a party, you're in amazement. Second time, you're like, whoa, that wasn't what I remembered. Now, third time, we're kind of running the joint. The inmates are running the asylum, Don, and it is a great time to be here at Ziggy'S in Rochester.
Oh, yeah, it's a blast. Vibes are high. I mean, it feels like...
You guys are talking to me about how scared you are of some of these drinks. With respect. With respect.
This cocktail is scary.
There's some strong frozen tequilas here, but you know what? On a Sunday like this, it feels like a football Sunday.
It does feel like a football Sunday.
And we're just early and going and being there at 9, 10, yep. And then coming here, eating wings, having beers. It's only 1 o'clock. Kickoff would be happening right now.
I will say, it did feel like a football Sunday, but I got to say something. I know the Bills, they see our stuff every now and then. If someone from their department sees this, can we please sell booze at training camp?
Oh, my, you start selling booze at training camp, you're going to have John from Lancaster going out saying he could be the 4th linebacker for this season,
and
for
maybe
sure.
he could.
Maybe he can. Joe, it worked out for Buffalo Joe. We need more tryouts. Don, what do you think about a Bills tryout?
A Bills Open tryout, I think it'd be good content at least.
Yeah, that's no doubt.
I don't know if you're going to find I don't know if you're going to find our next wide receiver one, but yeah.
Well, let's get into that. Obviously, today at camp, we had some action. We had a lot of positivity on both sides. But the storyline that seems to be most prominent is who is going to be the pass-catching, top dog for Josh Allen coming off his MVP season. The consensus seems to be growing that it's going to be everybody eats again. There is not going to be a top dog. There's not going to be – I saw a tweet earlier. We don't have a wide receiver 1. We have 4 wide receiver 2s. What do you think about that take?
I don't love it because Khalil Shakir, in my eyes, is not a wide receiver.
Yeah, but Khalil, like Khalil Shakir, when you compare him to a Justin Jefferson, I think the prototypical wide receiver 1 isn't what wins for you in this modern day.
Okay, well, that is fair. And, going into the season, maybe you might look at it that way. I think we were going to dive into this a little momentarily, but the camp and the steps, the leaps that Keon Coleman so far has showed me that he's improved, he could be taking a step to be that wide receiver 1 maniac. A lot of people complained about his spacing last year, his ability to get separation. We know he's a bully ball, can go up and get any catch, separation or not. But a lot of people were concerned about the separation. He looks to me like he's been taking leaps and bounds towards progressing to maybe even being that wide receiver 1.
And Don, that's what makes it so weird to me is everyone's overreacting to that day 1. They haven't even put on pads yet. When Keon Coleman puts on pads, he's only going to get that much more of an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, but also famously since day 1, a lot of people have been saying he's the standout wide receiver. To your point about having 4 wide receiver 2s, I'm again in the camp. I don't think that's a problem. The offense runs through Josh Allen, and I think the philosophy is you can't put all your emphasis and focus on one guy other than Josh Allen. It's who are you going to guard? Where's the ball going? Kincaid had some great catches today too on some short out routes.
Kincaid's having a great
game. And again, that's our thing is using tight ends as wide receivers too. I like it. I think now that it's year 2 in the everybody eats system, there's going to be even more success.
I like that.
I just want to say on the topic of Josh Allen, because he's not even a talking point really for us because we know what he's capable
Phone took
of.
a spill.
Actually, no, you know what? I am going to mention this. You saw people mentioning Josh Allen missing a couple receivers yesterday, or 2 days ago. I keep getting that confused. What do you think of that? I didn't take anything away from it. I thought there was If anything, there was some screens going by. Receivers got caught up.
I do not listen. Bills fans are passionate. Bills fans are crazy. They are going to overreact when you give them something that's not worth overreacting to. And that's why I'm not going to hold them at fault or accountable for overreacting to practices without pads on. I can't stress this enough. Like, there's not pads on. Like, that is a completely different game. These guys are world-class athletes. They all are. But when you put pads on, when you start executing the scheme and everything, that becomes a little bit different. So I don't want to poo-poo people who get very excited about this first third of camp. By the way, we're 1/3 through camp now.
Wow.
It goes quick.
Feels like it's been
but,
weeks.
Don, at the same time, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. Like, at this time last year, I've been saying this to multiple people. Nobody was saying Mac Hollins is going to be a prominent part of the offense and the unit out there.
Yeah, I don't even think there was a guarantee he was going to make it out of camp even. So, yeah, you can't, and especially to the pads point, I mean, these guys are limited physically. They're not tackling. They're not going. We saw today on a defensive play, the most they're trying to do is punch the ball out. So when you have a physical receiver like Keon, yeah, where that's his game, you know, that it's weird to, you know, be reacting to not quite flag football, but a very different style. And I mean, too, you know, I think anyone that's played sports, like, hey, the reason you have camp is to shake off the rust, right?
Yeah.
Like, these guys have lives. I mean, Josh got married. He's starting a family. They all had awesome off seasons, and we want our guys to have that. So, like you said, 1/3 of the way through, but just look from day one to today, how much guys like Keon have improved. That's why you have camp.
Speaking of that, Josh, with a busy offseason, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention DJ Pepe came over to us before the stream
Hold on,
started.
this could be a slippery slope. I got to stop you on the Pepe, and we'll chat about it real quick before we get on to Josh. Real quick. Besides Kincaid and Shakir, who are two of the more sure things expected to be in this offense, who is your wild card for who could be that next guy? Is it Palmer? Is it Elijah Moore? Is it Keon Coleman? Is it Dawson Knox with a bounce-back year where maybe he can get to 8 to 10 touchdowns? Who is your next alpha dog behind Kincaid and Shakir for both of you?
All right, I'll lead us off. I actually think Palmer. I
Okay.
was a big fan of him in San Diego. He was a go-to guy for Herbert, and I
That's
think
Los Angeles to you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. L.A. I
LA.
still think of them as San Diego.
Yeah, oh no, San Diego
They should
Superchargers
be
for sure.
in San Diego,
Yeah.
'cause
When
they
we
don't
went
have
to the LA
fans
game
in
last year, me and my girlfriend, we flew into San Diego.
And it was basically a Bills home game.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen what he does there. He's a veteran. I like my veterans. I like the young guys too, but experience, I think, does trump talent when you're looking at wide receiver, how to run routes, get separation, and make certain decisions to get Josh Allen to get you the ball.
Shout out to the good people here at Ziggy'S treating us so well.
Oh, yeah.
I actually
Yes.
was also going to
I saw you give it the old G. Willikers.
I'll just touch on him real quick. From what I've seen, Josh seems to really like working with him. They do a lot of one-on-ones together, out route drills, just passing drills in general. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense. The next wild card, I would probably say, is Curtis Samuel, because he didn't have a full camp last year with the Bills. I think we didn't see the full Curtis Samuel.
Again,
that
we didn't
we
see
were
him revved
capable
up
of.
till that end of the year. He got a touchdown against the Chiefs. He had a big touchdown against the Broncos to kind of put that game away. My girlfriend lost her head about it. With that said, I think that I was having a conversation with a friend, and I said training camp does kind of stink now that the team is so much better, because it's like it's championship expectations. When you do anything wrong, it's like disappointing. Whereas it used to be so exciting. Oh, so-and-so was making plays. Like he could be, the next guy up. So that is what this receiver situation is kind of becoming to me, and that's where it's really exciting. But Slick, we would be remiss not to get into Pepe talk about Josh Allen. What was Pepe spewing about QB1?
Hey, shout out Cody Official, Captain Ferd in the chat. He says
Elijah Moore. That's a
His
savvy
wild
pick.
card.
Listen, Captain's a big Buffalo guy. I have a feeling mostly sports is going to get a little overwhelmed this year when Buffalo starts going on a run.
You see, Captain's been getting that big pop lately.
Big push. The organization
You
sees
deserve
the
it,
talent.
Captain.
The organization
Mark Titus,
sees
if you hear this,
the ability.
put him on screen once in a
Brandon
while.
Walker's on the hot seat, and I know that I say
I
that
agree.
with respect.
I
say
agree.
that
So
with
we're
respect.
getting into Pepe, though, right?
Get it. Give him the Pepe take.
So
Yeah.
DJ Pepe approached us.
By the
before-
way, spinning amazing tunes.
You can probably-
Pepe has this place turned inside out right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Absolutely.
big time.
He's coming over.
If you-
Pepe, give him some
Pepe's
words.
coming. Pepe, you got to do the take yourself now that you're here. Come in here. Folks, DJ
Hey,
Pepe.
listen, guys, DJ Pepe here. I got the wildest take. Josh has had the greatest season of his life in the last 2 years, and he's also gotten married, and he's also been MVP. So there's got to be a downfall at some point. Unfortunately, I'm a pessimist. I'm a Bills fan, diehard. Pepe missed. Great take. But I'm telling you, he's got to have a downfall somewhere. Like, God bless him. I love him dearly. Dearly. He has made our organization better than anything that I can imagine. And I hope I'm wrong.
What kind of downfall are you saying here?
You know what? Let's hang the banner for the Super Bowl in the new stadium.
Yes.
Let's go, boys.
Open the
Let's
new
go.
stadium with a banner.
Let's go,
Let's
Buffalo.
See, that's
All right, we converted
We
Pepe.
put a little Pepe in his
So,
steppy.
that's what I was-
Yes, the crowd, the bar is going nuts. This is insane.
people.
Listen, Pat at the bar is literally drink specials. Oh my God, Sip. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, so I was
Oh my
gonna-
God, is there anything agave in that
I
tequila?
told you.
So I think to his point, he's like, there's nowhere to go but down. But what I was going to
Super
say
Bowl. Not
is
this year.
there's one thing
No,
to
Super
cap
Bowl, yeah.
off the perfect year, and that is a Super Bowl to close out the old stadium. It is storybook. It is written. It will
Back
happen.
to back Super Bowls. Finish the old stadium and start the new stadium.
So what is all this lore? It's like Bills in 1960, 60th Super Bowl.
That guy we met the other day was 60. He was telling.
Yeah, but there's one other thing, isn't there?
I don't know.
Well, 60th year in the stadium, I guess. No,
I thought we moved
no.
in 1973.
Yeah. Never mind. I don't know. There's one other thing. Comment in the chat. Also, comment L's in the chat for Pepe's take one
All right,
time.
should we spice it up a little bit?
why
In
not?
the chat. Why don't we get some?
I shouted out Captain, and I'm going to take it all right back because he says Mike White is QB1. I think Mike White's had a great camp, Captain. But why?
All right, I got
Unless
trivia. I got
Pepe's
trivia
take
for the
pans
chat
out.
right now.
All right,
I got trivia for the chat
time,
right now.
y'all. Here.
Let's hear it.
Bills
Let me
running
get the
backs with James Cook being a big part of the offseason discussion. A lot of touchdowns last year. 3 times in Buffalo Bills history, has the running back gone over. They have 3 running backs that have gone over 1,300 yards in Bills history.
Thurman
One
Thomas.
is O.J. Simpson. 2 is Thurman Thomas. Who is the 3rd?
Fred Jackson. Wow. I was pretty
Bills,
confident in that,
3
too.
running backs, 1,300 yards rushing or
So
more in a
it's
season.
probably not the next guy that you kind of associate with Fred either.
You're correct. It's not C.J. Spiller. It's not Marshawn Lynch.
No.
Definitely not.
Now McGahee.
Not McGahee.
Oh, damn.
3 Bills running backs, 1,300 yards. 3 Bills running backs, 1,300 yards. One was O.J., one was Thurman. 1,300 yards rushing in a season.
I have a feeling this is before my time as well.
It's probably it's right. You were
This is
you were a
drought
young
era.
young
for
lad.
sure.
You were a young lad.
This is drought era for
Drought
sure.
era for sure.
The birth of the drought era.
Oh, wow. So like 02 probably.
01, 02, 03, 04.
Let's see if anyone in the chat has it since we put it up. Who's got it? Who's got it?
Someone said Frank Gore.
No, not Frank
Oh,
Gore,
it's-
not McCoy. There it is.
Oh, it's Captain.
D. Santora. T. Henry. All right, Santora.
Henry.
Not
All
surprising
right.
to see Santora deliver there. So Travis Henry, 1,300 yards.
There you go.
So quite the season there. But moving on,
Travis
obviously.
Henry, that's right.
Speaking of moving on, isn't it kind of shocking that we're already a third through Bills camp? It does seem like it just started.
Yeah, it also feels like it's been weeks, too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like it's a whole different world over here in Pittsford. One day you're getting scorched by the sun. The next you're getting rain dumped on you. The next it's overcast and nice and just enjoyable all around. I really don't know what to make.
The rain needs to be mentioned because, I looked at the weather. I'm like, guys, we got to get out of here. It's about to pour.
That was well done.
Don,
I have to give Don all the credit.
But, no, I think more credit goes to our guy, Mike Bunt, who stayed in the torrential downpour, just tweeted, it's absolutely pouring here.
Rain, sleet, snow, or hail, this Mike Bunt will prevail. Write it down.
Wow, you really gave yourself the pronunciation there. I like that.
Thank you.
With that said, speaking of looking forward to, so we're already 4 practices in, but, Don, we don't have any Hard Knocks action for, about a week and a half? It's August 6th, I want to say, or August 5th is that first episode. Middle of next week.
We had some video
Middle
leaks.
of next week. We've had some video leaks. We've had some trailers. We've had some everything. But now that you guys are seeing training camp kind of coming together, is there anything besides the obvious Keon Coleman, Tre'Davious White, Deion Dawkins of it all that you're most looking forward to?
I mean, I think it's interesting. The players mic'd up is great, but I always love hearing, the coaches that maybe don't get the spotlight, like the McDermotts or the Babbiches, that are working with the wide receivers. We saw the D-line today. The drills the D-line do are awesome.
Oh, they're
great.
awesome.
So cool. And I would love to hear
a lot goes
their
into that.
D-line coach. And even maybe the coaches with the running backs where they have the punching mitt thing.
You know who a lot gets made of is O-line coach Aaron Cromer.
Oh, yeah.
You see his name mentioned a lot, and then you think about, the progression of a Deion Dawkins to now an elite tackle. Spencer Brown, who's now got his name up there as one of the best. And then you also think last year, right, when we lost Mitch Morse, we're like, oh, no, that's who Josh had been taking snaps from for the last 5 years. We didn't miss a beat. So, again, credit to him for that O-line work, and maybe we'll see a little bit more of Aaron Cromer in Hard Knocks.
Deion, coaching that O-line up, too.
I can't wait to see it all. Feed me it all. But I really hope, and again, I do make it all about me sometimes, but I hope we see some cool fan interactions.
Yeah. Hope we might be on it. They might have got a shot at it.
They might be on, but I always think about it that the coolest posts from training camp are those ones from the beat reporters where it's like a cool interaction with a fan, right? I'm hoping Hard Knocks will be endless versions of that.
So I didn't watch last season. Do they still do the in the whiteboard room segments?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of fans too. Because you're there for training camp, you see them on the field, you might see how they interact. I think if you're really a curious little kitten like I am, you're what's going on behind closed doors, and obviously it's a little censored because the cameras are there. But that was always. When I watch Hard Knocks, I love those segments where they're just talking in the whiteboard room and all of that.
I want to see behind-the-scenes stuff. If you're WGR, shut your ears. I want to see more behind-the-scenes stuff like this. Like this guy.
Speaking of which, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bean. Happy birthday, Teron Johnson.
I was just going to tie that in. I think fan interaction on Hard Knocks, a sleeper is going to be Big Baller Bean.
Oh, I get write this down right now.
Today?
It's July 27th at 1:37 p.m.
All right, let me get my notepad out.
They're going to cut to Bean on Hard Knocks, and they're going to be like, Brandon Bean is celebrating his 52nd birthday. Nothing would make him happier to blow the candles out than bringing a Lombardi to Buffalo.
He's 52?
I have no idea how old he is. But
I was going to say, he looks great for 52.
No, he's a great-looking 52-year-old.
I was also going to say, my sleeper pick to steal the show on Hard Knocks. You guys probably agree with me. We've been fortunate enough to be in some situations with him lately since he joined the team, and the charisma is just unmatched. Dwayne Carter is going to steal the show.
A king.
Yeah.
The Home Run Derby champion, Mike Hyde Softball Charity 2025.
Yeah, and your boy Jamarcus.
Jamarcus as
Marcus
well.
got Jamarcus Ingram with
Jamarcus
had a play today.
He's
where I go,
humble.
wow.
He's very humble.
That wasn't just like a play where the ball was thrown to him. He
got out
bang,
there.
snagged it. It was a ball hawk play.
Jamarcus is very humble. He wouldn't quite say he would steal the show of Hard Knocks. I don't think. Maybe he'll add a little pizzazz to it for sure. Definitely making plays. That's a guy I need to come back for what, year 4 it would be for him, I believe.
Yeah, well, that happened very quickly.
Very quickly. You think of guys like that, Dwayne Carter and Ray Davis, too. I know I said to you.
I got news from Sal Capaccio real quick. Elijah Moore left practice today with general leg soreness. Again, doesn't sound like anything crazy serious, but general leg soreness. Terrell Shavers officially has an ankle injury. So we were worried about that knee originally.
Yeah.
We're happy to see that it's the ankle for sure.
Never heavy for any injury,
Of
obviously.
course, well, relatively.
But when you
I'm
hear
gonna get
a
a
cart,
quick camera
when
check.
you hear
Yeah.
a cart is coming out,
Yeah.
and a knee,
The
may
cart
be
is never
involved,
good. The
this
cart's
is
never
definitely
good.
like a huge save to the repertoire and hopefully the receiving core and the rest of the team going into the season. Hope those guys stay healthy, stay okay the rest of camp.
We're going to talk camp MVPs in a second here. By the way, again, the party, like it's just felt
Running
seamless.
wild.
Party rocking here at Ziggy'S Rochester. Sunday after camp. It is an amazing stop. Ziggy'S in Rochester.
Pink Pony Club is playing.
Pink Pony Club is playing. Why don't we do a little bit more trivia, boys, since you guys like running it against each other?
Let's do it, bro.
Why don't we?
All right.
Why don't you both get out your phones right now?
And
Go to your
smash
notes
them.
app. Go to your notes app.
Okay, let's do it.
And I want you to guess for me the total passing yards that Ryan Fitzpatrick had as a Buffalo Bill. How many passing yards did Ryan Fitzpatrick have as a Buffalo Bill? No Price is Right rules. If you go over, it's okay. Whoever's closer. Let's put 15 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
And by the way, chat, jump in on this. Total passing yards
Can we
as
look
a
at the
Bill.
chat?
No. Total passing yards as a Bill for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Trying to think of how many years he was here.
Yeah, I
Go
know, right?
work backwards.
You got to
from
think
there.
Chan Gailey to E.J. Manuel?
Wow. Showing our age here.
Oh, what have you done? You're a big boy.
Oh, this is crazy.
Pepe!
Let's
Pepe!
go!
Pepe and the Steppe!
Hey, the best Bills podcast in the world.
You heard it. You can't unhear it.
heard it,
You can't unhear it. That's just a fact.
That's what we're talking about.
All right, what do we
Bell's
got?
got
You
it
got
too.
them both written
Oh,
down?
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right. He's writing his.
Yep,
You got
I got
3
mine.
seconds. Slick Don, what do you got? 3,669. What do you got? 18,000? Oh, my God. The answer is 11,654.
Okay.
Hold on. He's 7,110 off. How far are you off? Like right around
What
that.
did you say? What did you-
11. Oh, you were 8,000. He was 7,000. Well, 11,654. Neither of you were close.
I was thinking. I'm like,
Did the chat? Anybody in the chat get it?
I want to see how many years did he start?
Like 4 or 5.
Okay, because
Matty Slices, where's Sal Capaccio? He's at camp still, dude. He's grinding.
He is grinding.
I was
just like we are here at the bar.
I was going off a 3-year,
Okay,
averaging
claims
less than 100 a game.
They claim they guessed 12K after. They said it after.
I
you
guessed
gave the
12K.
answer.
What are you talking
After you
about?
gave the answer.
Yeah, after. Oh, you just got it like exactly, basically. All right. But speaking of exactly, Bills fans are looking for exactly the right thing out of camp. I think we always know at this point what to expect from Josh Allen, boys. We know we're going to get an MVP effort. We know it's going to be very commendable. But who do you has been the camp MVP so far? Who's been the most improved? Who have you seen from the notes? Slick, you've been there all 4 days. Who stood out?
By the way, this is Don's favorite song.
It is.
But there's so many guys that have stood out to me, and I'm very impressed with 4 days through camp. The obvious answers. People are obviously impressed with Maxwell. First-round draft pick, high expectations. For me, it's between Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman. I have to highlight Kincaid. He's got a lot of reps, a lot of catches, great plays, because people have been saying he took this offseason very seriously. Stayed in Buffalo, worked on his game. But for me,
Let's see. Lullabies, choking on Ziggy's alibi. But that's just the price we pay. Wings are great at Ziggy's here. Open up my
Oh, he's about to dive off the bar.
No, he's not.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
man,
do it.
Thank goodness.
all right, for me, it's Keon Coleman. The leaps and bounds, like I touched on earlier, the improvement he's shown just 4 days into camp, it's unquestionable. Guys making plays left and right, deep field plays, bully ball plays, separation plays. Today he smoked Dorian Strong in the secondary for a big 30-plus yard touchdown.
Yeah, it's hard to overstate that. Don, I know that today was your first practice. You've been grinding this week. Who stood out to you in the coverage? Who's your camp most improved or most valuable so far?
Yeah, obviously, Jamarcus Ingram, he looked great today. I think he had a nice pick off Mike White, right?
Trubisky, I think.
Or Trubisky, yeah.
Yes.
So I think I'm trying to go defense because there's so much talk and there's so many guys we're looking at on the offense. Really liked how he looked, and really, I wouldn't say so. MVP, it's a little earlier to say, and I have a narrow scope, only being here for 1 day. Although I've been following along with the amazing coverage our team's been doing. I really like how Bosa's looked in those
you asshole. I was going to say the camp MVP is absolutely the person who decided the regimen and the workout procedure for Joey Bosa, because you can tell when you see this guy getting reps in on the side. I mean, I think he was on the personal field over there for 20 minutes yesterday. It's like 20 sack season incoming. 20 sack season incoming.
And Maniac. This is the only guy I've seen every day.
Cheers, boys.
If someone says something to him, like shouts him out, and he's right by the netting, acknowledges them every time, and takes time in between the defensive mini field and the actual practice field, stops by the fans and signs something almost every time. Joey Bosa taking in Buffalo the warm welcome. It's great to see him here, and he's killing it in camp so far. They're playing Sabrina.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
How different between him and Palmer, guys coming from LA, how different do you think it is coming here where, like, in LA, there's so much going on.
He literally said he hadn't talked to anybody in like 6 years, essentially. Like, New York City, LA, like, they don't give a fuck about you as a person.
They get washed out, yeah.
Yes.
Here, they're like celebrity. They gotta love the attention. It's gotta be refreshing.
Again, they still get put on a pedestal, but the people who are going to put you on a pedestal is like Dale from Lancaster, who's going to ask you, like, oh, is your grass growing well, like, up here? Versus, like they want to have genuine conversations. Yes, they're going to find out exactly. Yeah, I mean, Joey Bosa might be on the grass. It doesn't matter.
He should be.
We have high hopes for Joey Bosa because it's 20 sack season.
He's got to be healing up. Get on the vitamins.
So with that said, boys, we are a third of the way through camp, and we are just about a third of the way through our Ziggy's party here. It's not too late to get here in Rochester, courtesy of Game Day Buffalo.
2+ more hours.
With that said, what are you looking forward to most in camp for the remaining? We have about a week and a half left, a week and 4 days left in camp. What are you looking forward to most? What do you got your eyes on?
Oh, I got to think about the looking forward to, but what I have my eyes on is this ongoing cornerback battle with Trey White and Maxwell Hairston. You and I touched on it today.
We've had the old bull. What's going to happen when we're going to want the young calf?
It is interesting. You and I kind of touched on it earlier. Like, perfect. It probably is the safe. Trey White was taking a lot of reps with the ones, Max in on the twos today. It is probably the safe move to put the veteran in.
We were talking with Pat Moran. This is a no fucking brainer.
Well, that's what
you got. Yes. Brentford, who's a stud.
Brentford, yeah.
Bishop, who's a 2-year player. And then you got Trey White. Those are all vets compared to Hairston. So Hairston needs to start at the 2. Oh, no, Teron's not even a question.
Well, yeah.
So valuable. With that said, you have to start him at the 2, because if you start him at the 1 and he struggles and you got to move him down, then you're answering questions about that. Start him easy. When he outperforms expectations, oh my God, we've been so proud of this guy. He's blown our expectations away. You can hype him up, and it's a great PR move, Don. It's a lot easier organizationally from this point.
And I think it takes the pressure off him. There's no reason to throw him in when we have solid guys around, like you said, he can learn from. And we've seen how much a really talented guy, if he's thrown into the wrong situation, whether it be coaching, thrown in too quick, it can tear down a guy's confidence, So let him build his confidence, put him in and let him be the 2, like you said. Let him have some matchups he can handle, and then move on from there. There's no need to, rush him right into the spotlight. I like that approach.
I want to give a quick shout out to people tuning in and all across the world. Some of the busiest days in Trainwreck Sports and Pay the Bills history. These first couple days of Bills training camp. But we are winding down here with our live show at Ziggy's. Any other thoughts, boys, before we shout out and sign off?
Obviously, shout out Ziggy's. Great people here.
Big time shout out to
like
Ziggy's.
I-
The
like I
staff
said-
amazing, deals amazing. Wings are also very good. Stay tuned for a wing review.
Stay tuned for a couple wing reviews. Like I said, Maniac, it's our 3rd year in a row here, and these people here are just so welcoming. Obviously, Pat.
It's been a
doing this
hell of a
during the
week.
game.
Hell of a train wreck week.
I mean, I will tell you, folks, I don't think I've been up as early as I have in as many consecutive
Shout out,
days.
Slick has been grinding
a very long
7
time.
a.m. wake-ups all the time.
Dubs,
So that's something.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Yeah.
Don setting up this show, and obviously a
Yes.
week ago he was saving the day at MafiaCon a week and a day ago. So, Don, any shout-outs or sign-outs before we log off here?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to shout out everyone for watching, and, you know, it was just great. Thanks again for, let me shout out Alex Brasky for hooking up the ticket.
Big
so I could
shout-out to
come.
Alex Brasky.
Yeah, guys grinding,
Big shout-out to
guys
Alex
all over
Brasky.
Twitter, and he loves the fits, apparently.
Make
he
sure
loves
Yeah,
the
he's
squad
big-
He's
fits.
big on the fits, and make sure you're following Buffalo pregame. It's the ultimate way to stay in tune
Yeah,
there.
so shout out him, shout out, you know, everyone else grinding out
I
there.
got a
And-
shout out.
Oh, you got one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to our guy Mike Bunt, giving us the coverage we deserve from Bills Camp live on the sideline. A recap video from Camp Day 4 with Ryan Talbot from the Shout Podcast.
Yeah, make
just
sure
dropped.
as soon as this wraps up, folks, please, which is in a couple of minutes here, go check out Bunt's recap with Ryan Talbot. You're not going to be better informed than that video of getting you up to date on these couple days of camp, and especially today, July 27th. But boys, sometimes you take it on the chin, and I think it's time to deal back a blow. I am ready to partially leak information on the Trainwreck Sports live stream right now.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go, folks.
Let's go.
Everyone give us shit right
It's
now.
the redemption arc everyone's been
We
waiting
have it
for.
on good authority that a Buffalo Bill player will be changing their number, and they are on the offensive side of the ball. That's all I'm ready to say right now.
And if you want to give shit this time,
Per source.
the source is me.
Per source. Yeah, the source is slick.
The source is
slick.
me.
Yeah, the source is slick.
So I will take the fall.
We were going to protect you, Slick. That's why we said per
Actually,
source.
I think this is even better. Let's literally just let the internet have it.
I'm already the scapegoat of Trainwreck Sports, so I will just put it on record. The source is me. There is an offensive bill changing their number once roster cuts come.
Also, folks, I can be a bit of a maniac, and I got to do this on stream. I got to shout out my
Hence
boys,
the name.
Don and Slick, for grinding along, dealing with all my craziness behind the scenes. Shout out them.
It's a lot more than you guys might think.
I agree. All right, but
Well,
with that
boys,
said, it never stops. And obviously, the
never
party's rolling at
stops.
Ziggy's. I can't wait to get back here for the next 2 hours. Plus, we got Pepe spinning the heat. We got the bar absolutely dominating.
We
So
got
you go
wings.
and make
We
sure
got
you
it
have
all.
a dominant rest of your Sunday fun day here, July 27th. Shout out Celino, HVAC, and E. And make sure your rest of your Sunday is electric. Go have a good day now.